welcome back to Videomas, and today's video is Videomas Day 19. So yes, today's video is going to be wouldn't say fully short one, it's going to be a pretty simple video, in it being as you can probably tell in the title, it is all of my, sorry if I'm like dying, yeah, it's going to be in Hugh Jackman Blu-ray collection, which once I explain I won't have too many, but yeah, it's kind of simple. Thought that you might like to know how many Hugh Jackman movies that I have, and then you can let me know in the description or the comments who you might like me to show you in the future. Yeah, so thank you, we'll be back. Yes, so this isn't in any specific order of how or what movies they are, but yeah, I will give a short explanation on what the movie is, if Hugh Jackman was in it obviously, yeah, and go from there. So I'm going to be starting with the main movies that I have from Mr. Jackman. It is the X-Men collection, which this details all X-Men movies from X-Men to X-Men 2, to X-Men The Last Stand, to X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, which I don't believe Hugh Jackman was actually in, but then you've got X-Men Wolverine, you've got X-Men Days of Future Past, and then he made like a short cameo in X-Men Apocalypse. Yeah. These movies are probably what started Hugh Jackman's career, when you think about it. Or even though he was in movies before then, they are what he's most well known for. Yeah. That probably could... He played James Logan, who is Wolverine. Yeah, you probably know. The next one is a movie that he was in for a bit at the end of, like halfway through Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, which is the one that came out in 2014, which he has a little cameo where he plays himself playing in a play about Camelot, or like, yeah, that's probably all I can say about that. But he plays a funny role. Yeah. So the next one will probably be one that's going to get brushed off real quickly. It is Once Upon a Deadpool, which I think he's in this. I haven't personally seen this yet, but anything's possible. Yeah. Which is good. Yeah. I know he's in the extended cut of Deadpool 2, but I thought I would bring this one instead, because Blu-ray.com says he's in this one instead. Yeah. The next one is another one that he was in for minimal time, but he was still in it. It was Free Guy, the new Ryan Reynolds movie, which is good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so he's in it as like a masked NPC character, or no, not an NPC character, like a player character. Yeah. You can't see his voice, you can't see his face, but you can hear his voice, and you can definitely tell that it is Mr. Jackman himself. Yes, so we're getting down to the bottom of it. So I only have 7 movies of Hugh Jackman. Most of them are repeats actually. Yeah, the next one is X-Men Days of Future Past on 3D Blu-ray, which I bought this before I bought the X-Men collection, and I don't see the reason to get rid of this, because I really enjoy this movie, and the 3D is just nuts. Yeah, so this is where you've got Hugh Jackman going back in time to the Jennifer Lawrence, Michael Fassbender X-Men universe time, because he's from like the original timeline, which that's where it gets confusing. Yeah, but he was in this movie for a shit ton of it. It was really good. This was probably the X-Men movie that got me hooked onto like the X-Men or just superheroes, because that was one of the first Blu-rays I owned. Yeah. The next one is the Wolverine, which came out in 2013, which was before Days of Future Past. Yeah. I really enjoyed this as well. It wasn't as good as the Days of Future Past. Yeah. That's probably all I can say about this movie. This is where he goes to Japan. This is modern day Hugh Jackman, or Logan. Yeah. I'm sorry I can't explain much about these. I just don't want to, or don't have much time to. Yeah. So the last movie in the collection that I have is probably one of the best superhero movies, or just movies in general. It is the finale trilogy ending of Hugh Jackman's run as Logan, or James Howlett. Yeah. Which, this is where it's in the future, like ages in the future after the Wolverine or Days of Future Past. Yeah, so in the near future, a weary Logan has to care for an ailing Professor X, who in this movie is played by Patrick Stewart, which in the hideout on the Mexican border. But Logan's attempts to hide from the world and his legacy are upended when a young mutant arrives who is being pursued by dark forces. This movie was a wonderful end to Hugh Jackman's run, which there's rumours he might be in Doctor Strange 2 for a bit, but I don't know. Yeah. So that is all. I'll go over it again. I've got the X-Men collection, The Last Night at the Museum movie, Once Upon a Deadpool, Free Guy, X-Men Days of Future Past, The Wolverine, and Logan. Yes, so we'll be right back to outro the video. Yes, so thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of content from me and you're enjoying Videomas so far, you can click the little red subscribe button down below. But as I've literally probably said nearly in 100 videos or something, I'm not forcing you to do that, but I would really appreciate it, but I'm not forcing you to. So yeah, I'm sorry if you thought this video was a bit slow or boring. It's just what I thought would be good to give to you. Yeah, I will do more in the future like this. Yeah, thanks. See you tomorrow for day 20. See ya.